Hi, welcome to Thunder Lakes. I'm Micah, your friendly neighborhood bow tech, and today we are talking about the Mission range. We just did a video a little bit ago. You'll probably see it first, and then this one will come out. We're doing a couple budget-friendly bows. Both Mathews and Elite have really done a great job this year. They've given us some budget-friendly bows that I think really garner some attention and have some really great features, and let's dig into it here on the Mission range. So the Mission brand has been out a long time. We all know who they are. They're kind of a subset of Mathews. They have a lot going for them, a lot of really cool stuff behind them and behind the brand and what it is. And I'm kind of a fan of that. This is the range. Now, the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is Mission hasn't really given us an adult-friendly bow in quite a while. Yeah, they've got the Switch, which is a terrific grow with me bow, but for an actual adult-friendly bow, the Switch feels like you shoot your kid's bow. I shoot them, when I set them up and stuff. And they just don't do it for me as a bow that is a price point bow for an adult. Well, they have given us one now, the range. This thing is great. I really like the feel of it. It's got some awesome features that will take it down to a grow with me bow status, which is really cool. But yet it still does not feel like a kid's bow. It doesn't really perform like a kid's bow. And they put the QAD Apex True Blue combo on it, which is kind of a nice little combo. You got a little 5-pin, a little 5-pin sight here, fully adjustable with a light. They put the Apex quiver, which is a decent quiver. Actually, I like it. There's a lot of bonuses to it. It doesn't have foam rubber in there, so if you're running a expandable broadhead, that's a major bonus. And it has a QAD hunter. I mean, it's not the greatest rest out there, but it is a fall away. I do like it. Sometimes it makes my job a little tougher, but it's not too bad. It is a good rest. Once you got them tuned up and rolling, they're usually pretty good. But so much for the accessories. Let's talk about the bow itself. They give it to us in Mossy Oak Bottomland. 2 thumbs up, Mathews, home run. Great idea. Glad to see that. It is a 2-cam bow, and they did a really excellent job on this. They give us a roller guard, which I do like. It's a partial roller guard, but it's so much smoother than the old standard cable slides. Now, when you come up to the cams, they are a rotating draw mod cam, and they gave us 2 different draw mods, which, this is a machined aluminum cam. They did put it looks like a glass infused nylon draw mod on it, which the draw mods on these aren't taking a ton of abuse. I think it'll be absolutely fine. But in their design on this, they really touched on a home run here, and I think it's going to be awesome. It comes with Switchweight technology. The same stuff that you got on your $1,500 Mathews brand new out on the shelf. They put it here. They give you both sets. So the set that on it is a 70 down to 50. It also comes with a 50 down to 30, I believe is what it is. I'm gonna pull that out and double check so I don't misspeak. But yes, a 30 down to 50, or 50 down to 30. So you do have 30 to 70. You do have to switch the mods to get to the lower end of that. But that's nice because when you shoot it with either one on there, it doesn't feel like it's out of its realm. They designed it very well. So even with the 70-pound mods on here, this feels like it should as a 70-pound bow. It doesn't feel like some bow that's just over-torqued and twisted out yang to get 70 pounds out of it. And you're half scared that it's going to blow up. It feels really good. It shoots really good. They did also come out with this. You can get it in earth or you can get it in black. It's the Mission range. I took this thing out, ran some arrows through it. I'm pretty impressed with it. There's a couple little quirks that I'm not 100% sold on, but it seems to be working. Some stuff that they pulled off their crossbow technology. It seems to work without any issues. It just looks different, so I'm kind of old school and not a huge fan. But that being said, it's working. We've put quite a few arrows through this, and we'll take it back to the range and give it a few shots and let's see what you think. All right, here we are back in a little shooting range. We're gonna throw some arrows through it. Once again, I'm running about a 420 grain arrow here. This is a 4mm gold tip Pierce Tour. I've been using it a lot. 420 grains is really a pretty good benchmark for the average guy's arrow. I don't see why you would need to go heavier than that, especially not for whitetail around here in northeast Indiana. But we got her set at 70 pounds, 29 inches, and I'll take a few shots with it and see how she does. The drum cycle on it is pretty smooth. It's very Mathews. As long as you stay into it, it's completely fine. Quiet, very little hand shock. I'd love to shoot this with a little stabilizer on it. I think it would eliminate all the hand shock together. She's quiet. She spits an arrow. They did do a crossover cam on it, and the crossover cam works. It's easy to tune. It stays in pretty good. It's a decent design. But you are going to see part of your string in your sight window, which to some people that's highly annoying. To me, it's only mildly annoying. But where the string comes in, it does come up through the edge of the sight window. But I mean, Elite's done it, Hoyt's done it. I mean, pretty much everybody's done it here in the last few years. You know, at 70 pounds, it's a very smooth. There's a slight little hump, but if you're used to a Mathews, you should understand that, you know, it does feel very Mathews-esque. It feels like a Mathews. It shoots like a Mathews. I think it's a good-looking bow. I really like the Mossy Oak Bottomland. You're like, yeah, you're an old fat guy. Of course you like Mossy Oak Bottomland. That's all you had when you were a kid. Shut up. You're right. But no, she's a comfortable shooter. Has good performance. If you're one of those guys that is tied to a name brand, needing a new bow, but really don't want to pop the 13 to 15 for a brand new Mathews, come in and check this thing out. I don't think you will be disappointed in any way, shape, or form with it. It's a fantastic shooter. It has a good feel to it. It's quick, it's quiet. There's no doubt in my mind. Mathews range will get the job done this fall for you, all summer long, shooting 3D. I think you have a really good time with it. I think if you can't get it done with this, spending more money is just gonna make a more expensive job out of something you're still gonna struggle with. So come in and check it out. We got these, we can order them at any time. Mathews is pretty much up to production on these, so we can get our hands on them. They come in 3 cool colors, and we can get them with or without the accessory package, and you can build it the way you want to if you want. So stop by Thunder Lakes, talk to us about the new products, you know, not just the top end bows, but everything out there. We got package bows that we've got all sorts of stuff. Swing by, stop in, talk to me. I'll help you all I can. Let's get you out there and get you successful at what you want to do.